I'm Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on trigonometry. In this video, we'll discuss three questions where we are going to find the exact value for secondary trigonometric ratios. You can also call them reciprocal of your primary trigonometric ratios. So the questions are, question 1, secant 30 is equal to what? Cotangent 120 equals to what? And cosecant 300 is equal to what? So as a reminder, when we say secant 30 degrees, it really means 1 over cos of 30 degrees, correct? Cotangent is reciprocal of tan, so it would be written as 1 over tan 120 degrees. Cosecant is a reciprocal of sine, so we're looking for 1 over sine 300 degrees, correct? Now, these ratios could be positive or negative, and we can decide about it by checking the quadrant in which they occur. In quadrant 1, all are positive. In quadrant 2, sine is positive, tan in 3, and cosine is positive in quadrant 4. Now, in the very first case, when we talk about secant 30, cos 30, so we are actually in this quadrant making an angle of 30 degrees. Since we are in quadrant 1, this value will be positive, correct? Let's look into the next one. Let me use a different color here. We're talking about tan 120. Now 120 is 180 minus 60, right? So the acute angle here is 60 degrees, correct? And we are in quadrant 2. Tan in quadrant 2 is negative, so we have a negative answer here. The third one here is cosecant 300, sine 300. Now 300 will be in this quadrant, correct? Where the acute angle will be 60 degrees. Now sine is negative in this quadrant. Perfect. So from this rule, which some of you call cast rule, we say all silver teacup. From the quadrants, we can make out whether the answer will be positive or negative. That is one part. Now the example which I have taken, we can actually work out with one particular triangle, which we call special triangle, 30, 60, 90, right? So let me sketch one here. With the help of this triangle, we'll answer our question. So in this triangle, if I take the angle here as 60 degrees, the other one will be 30. For right angle triangle we're talking about, the sides are 1, 2 and square root of 3. Right. You also know basics about these ratios. Let me write that down. Sine is basically written as opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent, correct? So when we are saying cos of 30 degrees in the first case, we are in quadrant 1, positive answer. 30 degrees, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, so square root 3 over 2. Since it is in the denominator, we'll write here square root 3 and then over 2. So what we get here is the value of secant 30, right? And it matches with option B for us. That becomes our answer. Question number 2. Now we are looking for cotangent 120, which can be written as 1 over tan 120. 120 is in quadrant 2. Acute angle is 60 degrees. So we're looking to 60 degrees and the value of tan. Tan is opposite over adjacent, square root 3. So in this case, we get square root 3 over 1, right? So 1 comes here since it is in the denominator. So we get 1 over square root 3, which is option B. Perfect. C, cosecant 300. Cosecant is a reciprocal of sine. We're talking about now in quadrant 4, sine is negative and the acute angle is 60. Looking from this, opposite side is square root 3. So what we get here is square root 3 and the hypotenuse is 2. So we can write 2 here. So we get minus 2 over square root 3. But we do not have this option in 4. So it is done with a purpose. In previous two examples, we have square root 3 in the denominator. Here also we have square root 3 in the denominator. However, we do not have this option here. Normally, what you should do here is you need to rationalize. So we'll multiply and divide by square root 3. So when you do that, you get minus 2 square root 3 over 3 as your answer, which is option C for us. A word of caution. In these two examples, we kept square root 3 in the denominator and gave you that option. Normally in the test, this will not be there. It will be rationalized as we did here, and normally we'll write this as 2 square root 3 over 3, okay? So normally we'll write that. And this answer should be written as square root 3 over 3. So it is a good practice to always rationalize the denominator when you have a situation like this. So in many multiple choice questions, you will actually not see square root 3 in the denominator. It will be rationalized as shown here later. Perfect, or as was given in question number 3. So I hope that helps. Feel free to write your comments, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that will be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.